Today we're reacting to the race highlights of the 2022 Dutch Grand Prix, and now I react to this live on stream on my stream channel, and I will be editing down and showing you guys the highlights of my live reaction. But for now, we're going to be looking at the race highlights right now so we can analyze the race that we watched, which was pretty crazy. And I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share. And this was like a freaking not even a two-way Mercedes come back up like all of a sudden, and it was a Red Bull Mercedes fight. But contrary to other people's opinions, I did not think that Mercedes was good enough to get first in the first place, but people did. But okay, so we're off, lights off, and we all thought there was going to be a Max Verstappen versus Charles Leclerc battle. That's what this race was going to be, but apparently not. And even a Carlos Sainz battle, but it was like contact between Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton was a bit fishy, but move. And Norris had a great start, but then at the end he just didn't have the pace. It's unfortunate for him. Yeah, that was, he kind of went into Carlos for some reason.
Made a decent start, so where does he find himself? Nicely round the outside.
And also Perez is nowhere there. I don't even know how, this is like one of the first of many series of incidents that has happened.
Oh, Kevin Magnussen double oversteer in the barriers.
Just a little bit
unlucky. In a straight line and swapping position on the steering wheel there. With DRS, George Russell getting past Lando Norris.
Yeah, just
Carlos Sainz is coming.
I wonder if McLaren's gonna like be really good next year with like how much improvements they made onto the car. That was terrible. Ferrari, they forgot a tire. Like, how do you do that? They forgot a tire. They nearly screwed up Sergio and just did a 13-second. They just screwed over Sainz so bad. I'm not even a Sainz fan, but I felt bad. As a Ferrari fan, I felt bad.
They left the gun out. Yes, we saw.
They destroyed their gun also.
Nice and close in a friendly fashion going through the chicane. Who comes out on top? Well, Seb is trying to hold this one as long as he possibly can. And
Let's
that
go,
was
Mick.
a very nice piece of driving by both drivers.
I love Mick.
He's got that DRS.
Unfortunately, he didn't get any points this time, but it was still a pretty good drive for the car that they had.
Even wider and then loses speed in doing so. And what kind of animal was that, Sergio Perez?
The demon of defending.
Lewis Hamilton maybe
freaking hell, he's done it so many times to Lewis Hamilton, Sergio.
Perez doesn't lock up. Hamilton moves up
into
the top three.
We were thinking, I was thinking that Sergio was gonna get ahead here back again, but unfortunately Mercedes has such incredible pace. Like, they were better than the Ferraris, not better than Max Verstappen.
It's a tricky one. He's come out the pits. You're not really sure where you are at that moment in time, what race you're in, unless your engineer is telling you.
By the side of the track, Yuki Tsunoda
that was unlucky.
Stops. Let's have a
look. A lot of people believe this was like a freaking scripted, Yuki Tsunoda helped out Red Bull. Because of like they wanted to help Red Bull out or something like that, and cause Max and Lewis to be screwed over. Is so weird how people act like there was evidence when it's clear that there was big problems with his car, and it was clear that, like, why would Red Bull do it? Like, they're winning the championship. They don't need to win this, and even without this, they would have probably won anyway.
As it goes out, does that look a little bit wobbly? I'm told.
I'll explain why I think they would. No, even without any of the safety cars, Max Verstappen would still win the championship. I'll explain after this anyway.
A little loose in Tsunoda's mind.
Tires are okay. Start again. Tires are okay.
And the tires are fitted as far as the team are concerned, so Tsunoda is allowed to rejoin this race.
Something wrong, something strange in the rear, something strange. Deep is broken, I think.
Stop.
Right, so there wasn't a safety car. There might be a safety car.
See, like I don't get what this whole don't stop in the pit stop thing. Like he literally said something was wrong like after like they knew for sure. Like they didn't know in the pit stop, but they knew for sure then. They didn't know if the car was broken then. So it's just so weird controversies.
Hang on to the lead here by making a pit stop behind the virtual safety car.
Looks like one of the Mercedes is coming in as well.
So into the the pit lane comes Lewis Hamilton. Ted Kravitz down
Yeah, I think this one was the best. Like it didn't hamper Hamilton and Russell too bad.
To be able to stack their cars, and that was nice work.
Oh, we got another.
And in fact, I
Bottas.
think it hampered Verstappen because Verstappen initially wanted to do soft, medium, and soft. But he had to go in hards because they were catching up, so you know.
In the Alfa Romeo, and I think this is down the main straight.
But this one screwed everything up for Mercedes,
right
destroyed the whole race.
This could be another safety car. Yellow flags
You know,
are now waving.
where they could have gotten an easy second and third.
But I'm not sure he
They instead got second and fourth. And not
this is Carlos Sainz. Where's the yellow flags?
Carlos Sainz was so unlucky.
Fair to him. He was already ahead, wasn't he? When they
But I mean, I don't know if he knew that there was a yellow flag or he thought to be a little bit smart, but then a little bit dumb.
Verstappen's been told to get into the pits.
Yeah.
Soft tyres going on Max Verstappen's Red Bull. Hamilton is going to take the lead of this race.
Yeah, see, this was a stupid strategy. I agree with Nico Rosberg on what the best strategy is keep Russell out and put Hamilton in for softs, and they would have the best chance of getting first or even getting a second and third. Actually, no. Nah, I think Russell would be screwed, but at least they would have the best chance to get to second and third. Or the next best strategy would be to pit both the people so that they get second and third easily, you know? I know some people might say keep both of them out, but then Max is gonna pass them, and then with old mediums, even Leclerc will pass them. Which for a Leclerc fan, I would say go for it. I wish they did that, but you know, on Mercedes side, that would be not a good strategy. So if they did not pit Lewis and kept Lewis out, they did right about pitting Russell, which I don't think people should get mad about Russell about doing that. But you know, they should get mad at Mercedes fans should get mad at Mercedes for not pitting Lewis instead of Russell. You know, and that's just bad luck. You know. And this gave me a heart attack when they said boxer because I was like, why are you doing that? And luckily Perez pitted, but if Perez did not pit, things might not be the same story as it is today, you know.
Ball pitted Max Verstappen.
Let's stop. Let's put the soft on. I'm losing the tyre. Let's put the soft on.
He literally forced Mercedes to listen to him. But I mean, good for him. Like honestly, people can't really get mad at Russell, to be honest, because he had no other choice. Like if he stayed out, then he will lose to Max and Leclerc, and then also Hamilton will probably lose to Leclerc also. So then they would just get a third and a fourth.
Release Carlos Sainz on
which I guess Lewis might like because he would still be third and Russell would be fourth, you know. He would still beat his teammate, so I guess he might like that. And why am I freaking...
Alonso. And away we go then. We're going green, and Verstappen has got a decent toe behind Hamilton, and Verstappen is going wheel to wheel down the main straight with Hamilton, and Verstappen is ahead, going into
yeah, that was
turn
just
one.
simple, like first lap instantly, first turn instantly after the safety car beat him.
Let's look at Perez and Sainz a little bit further back and how they got very close, and how Sainz going round the outside is ahead of the Red Bull. Hamilton struggling for pace out there, and his teammate 20 metres behind him, and his teammate is not going to be 20 metres behind for long. And oh dear, George
No,
Russell nearly ran straight into the back of his
Might have been
teammate
another
before he manages
Rosberg
to react
Hamilton
at the very last moment. That wasn't
moment.
team orders. Lewis Hamilton's last lap was 9/10 of a second slower than Charles Leclerc, and Charles Leclerc is now past Lewis Hamilton.
Still
Hamilton,
baffles
who
me
at one
how
stage looked
Ferrari
like he
had
was
the
gonna get
fastest
his
car,
first
and now
win
they're
in
competing with Mercedes for the same
2022,
amount of
is not
speed.
even gonna
Like
get
they
on the
didn't have the
podium.
speed.
For the second year running,
Literally,
here is
like
Max
Mercedes and Ferrari could have literally, if they had the same amount of pace, they would be fine. Same strategy, they would like it would. Who would we wouldn't know who would win between that, because but if it was Red Bull having the same strategy, Red Bull wins outright, not even close. But look, but Ferrari, Mercedes, and Ferrari, like Ferrari was the fastest car, and now they're like possibly the third fastest car. We don't know. Next, it'll depend on next race, but like for me, Mercedes was like, even with the different strategy, even with that, Mercedes was still like probably a little bit faster, which was insane. Then look like
Verstappen wins
can't really
the
tell
Dutch
with
Grand
Sainz, because
Prix.
Sainz is nowhere.
Another majestic
A lot of faults with the Ferrari and that, but still, he was not even close to compare.
Let's call it that today. Well done, Max.
Yes.
That was a good race by Max. Super Max, Sir Max.
That, we made the right call, so...
Yeah, all hail Hannah.
Well done, mate. That was a mega drive. Difficult strategic race, but
Okay, I do not know the name, but the Red Bull star is just Hannah
Max Verstappen,
something.
who wins once again, and it all...
Okay, now let me explain why I think that Red Bull Max would have won even without the safety cars, where people thought he would not win with this if there was no safety cars. Leave your comments down below if you disagree with me, but the reason why I think about it is because what he said at the end was that his initial plan was soft, medium, soft. He hated the hards. He didn't want to go on the hards at all anyway. So yeah, so when that happened, soft, mediums, and like when he was on mediums, and like he had like a 15-second gap to Mercedes, to Hamilton, and so he could have pitted, and then any time of that race he could have pitted any time for softs, like at like the nearing the end, like say like 450, lap 50, and then Mercedes either has to pit or doesn't pit, but if they don't pit, they're on old hards, and so like Max has a Red Bull go fast, Red Bull go really fast, so if they're on old hards, he would have very fast lap times, and he would still have like a 10-second take 10 seconds off, so he'd have like 8 seconds to cover to get past Lewis, you know. So and a Red Bull can do that, you know. It's not that hot for Max, and it's on sauce, very fresh sauce. So it wouldn't work out like that. And if Lewis pitted for softs after the hards, then yeah, he would still lose out to Max. But you know what could have worked out is if Max pitted without the safety car, and then the safety car comes, and then Lewis pits, and then that would work out in Lewis's favor. But actually, maybe I don't think so. Okay, I'm iffy with that, but I'm sure that without a safety car, Max would still win easy. And also, like, let's just say, like, it's the same thing with Russell. Like, Russell going along, and even if Max goes behind him when he pits for softs, if we go by his strategy, then Russell would go behind him if he pits, and also. Or also if he's on old hards, Max would blow past them, you know. So I don't think everyone thought that Mercedes had was good for a sudden of a win without the safety cars, but I do not think so. And they were catching a little bit, but they keep in mind that he still could there was still a pit stop to do work with, you know, and the mediums were not it, so I guess I just think that he would have won regardless. It was the safety cars just screwed Lewis Hamilton of a second place, and yeah. And like a third place, George Russell. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think, if I'm right or wrong. I hope you guys have fun watching this.